Prime Minister Narendra Modi has praised the dedication and selfless service put in by police officers. Addressing the valedictory function of the three-day DGP's conference in Kutch, the PM has urged police officers to use emerging technologies effectively in their work. Prime Minister Modi also presented the President's medals for distinguished service to IB officers. In the wake of the devastating floods that wreaked havoc in Chennai, Finance Minister Arun Jaitley distributed loans to those affected by the calamity. Arun Jaitley has said that the state has faced one of the greatest challenges of nature. Real challenge before the society becomes more relevant once floods recede and the relief part of the activities is over. The Supreme Court has agreed to hear Delhi Commission for Women's plea against the release of the juvenile convict in the Nirbhaya gang rape and murder case. The Supreme Court will hear the plea on Monday. The court, however, refused to stay the convict's release. Meanwhile, the convict has been taken to an undisclosed location from a correction home amid concerns that there is a threat to his life. Vyapam scam accused former Higher and Technical Education Minister Lakshmikant Sharma was released on bail today. The former minister is accused in 7 cases related to the job recruitment and admissions scam. He was earlier granted bail in 6 cases. His bail in the last case was granted on Thursday. 7 coaches of the Katihar-Amritsar Amrapali Express derailed in Bihar's Khagaria district early Sunday morning. There were no casualties reported and all passengers are safe. Routes of nearly half a dozen trains have been diverted via Bhagalpur. Cause of derailment is under probe. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley will introduce a bill in the Lok Sabha on Monday that would pave the way for complete overhaul of current insolvency and bankruptcy system in the country. The new code is significant as it seeks to ensure insolvency resolution of corporates and individuals in a time-bound manner. To speed up customer acquisition, state-owned telecom firm BSNL has slashed mobile rates by up to 80% for the first 2 months under the scheme for new customers. The call rates have been reduced both per minute and per second billing plan and will be valid only for the first 2 months of a customer's joining BSNL. To ensure safety of the securities markets, top boss BSE is planning to soon introduce a mechanism that will automatically cancel reversal trades executed on its platform. Auto cancellation of reversal trades would focus on prevention of reversal trades on the exchange trading platform. With this, the second leg of a reversal trade shall be automatically cancelled by the exchange. 6 fishermen of Pudukkottai district have been arrested by Sri Lankan Navy while they were fishing near the Lankan coast. Assistant Director of the Fisheries Department has said that the fishermen of Jagatipattanam village were fishing at Nenduntivu on Saturday night when the Lankan Navy arrested them. An Air France flight from Mauritius to Paris was forced to make an emergency landing in Kenya early Sunday after a suspicious package was found on board. Flight AF463, carrying 459 passengers and 14 crew members, was diverted to Mombasa in Kenya. Those on board were evacuated and the suspected thing removed. Those on board were evacuated and the suspected object was removed. Spain is voting in an election that is expected to usher in a new political era in which 4 parties, including 2 high-profile newcomers, vie for power in a fragmented parliament. Polls predict that Mariano Rajoy, the Prime Minister and leader of the centre-right Popular Party, will again lead the largest bloc in parliament. The country's harsh economic crisis and a string of corruption scandals have led millions of voters to reject both the Popular Party and the opposition Socialists, Spain's other establishment party. Fierce fighting and airstrikes by a Saudi-led coalition pounded northern Yemen as the 2 main parties in the country's conflict continue to violate a ceasefire agreement and undermine the already tenuous peace talks in Switzerland. The clashes in Hajj province near the Saudi border between the rebel allied units and the pro-government Yemeni forces have killed more than 75 over the past 3 days. The dead include more than 40 rebels and 35 government troops, with 50 wounded on the rebel side and dozens wounded on the government side. Turkey has said it will withdraw more troops from northern Iraq and acknowledged there had been a miscommunication with the Iraqi government over the issue. The move followed an appeal from President Barack Obama, who called Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan on Friday and urged him to take additional steps to de-escalate tensions with Iraq. Sports now, and in tennis, Singapore Slammers beat Indian Aces to win the 2nd season of International Premier Tennis League. Slammers defeated Indian Aces 26-21 in the final. The 2nd season of the Indian Super League has reached its climax, and the finals at the Fatorda Stadium in Goa today pits hosts FC Goa against Chennaiyin FC. Both teams suffered heartbreaks in the semi-finals last season, and having gone one step better this season, would be eyeing the crown. FC Goa captain Lucio has been the pillar in defence this season for the Goas, and the Brazilian legend will be tasked with the role of marking Steven Mendoza, who's the highest goal scorer in the Indian Super League this season.